Hello, welcome to this longer reading. It was actually, if you're watching this on, I'm filming it on the 10th of August, and I believe that I put up the TikTok pre-shuffle that you see here laid out already up yesterday, the August 9th. And that reading, basically, you should go watch that because I just had to go rewatch it. It's 10 minutes worth of information. Um, but basically summarized, I had asked what you were going to be manifesting between now 8/8 and 9/9, which is, some people like to say, those next couple portal dates, when the dates line up like that. I avoid numerology based on calendars sometimes. That's not I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my personal preference. I kind of go with the moon cycle, okay? Regardless, what you don't see about the situation is that something that you love, that you've been working on very hard or working for, towards goals, dreams, relationships. Otherwise, you have a strong spiritual team here, okay? And when you feel dark about this pursuit of yours, feel like, people are watching you. People are watching you. It's your spirit guides, okay? It's not always negative people watching you. You may feel like, oh no, someone's giving me evil eye, but it's just the energy sometimes coming from your guides. Your spirit team is working hard so that your physical aligns, okay? That's what you don't see about your situation. And there is a karmic justice of some sort coming in, something that you're owed. You are very protective of this situation, or there's someone who has a very protective vibe over you, a feminine, because I feel you are masculine energy yourself. You could be feminine person, masculine energy, whatever, feminine essence, masculine energy, feminine presenting, masculine energy. It doesn't matter what wording you use, but strongly get that you've had your eye on something, okay? And you may have gone through something tough to get to that mindset, or you may have just gone through a healing, or you may still be going through a healing process, or you may have to change something drastically in your life to be able to go to what you want. This justice, again, it came out at the end of, go watch the TikTok. Anyway, whatever this is going to bring you financial stability and reward, okay? It will. But caveat, you want to go towards this thing very badly, because these two cards here, Fool and Page of Swords. But I'm going to need you to, because I know you've been just watching and waiting, and you want to purchase that home or place that investment or do whatever you're doing, financing something, taking out a loan. What did I say that already? I don't know. I know you are ready, because there's two. This is the exact same energy, all right? That you want to pursue this thing, but you need to be so patient and not hold back, but hold back your energy until the exact time is right. Do not go too soon. You do not want to be seen too soon or whatever, so don't poke your head out of that little hole, because otherwise this guy might come in and swoop, cut it right off, okay? And that's you. That's your own self. That's not someone else external. That is just the forces around you. Speaking of forces around us, you can't see it, but right down here off camera, I was lighting my matches, and I light matches all the time. And I don't know, I was just holding it funny or something, and I had sage in one hand, but it flew off and landed on the table and burned for a few seconds. And there's something about, maybe I just heard the song "Burning Down the House" by Talking Heads, and then but I feel like maybe you feel like you're in a slow dancing in a burning room. That's a John Mayer song lyric, okay? During the pre-shuffle, I got this letter P or lowercase d, and then it was funny because I said the P or the D, and then fantasy came out next. So someone, if you have a romantic quest you're on, some of you are on financial quests, some of you on romantic, some are on both concurrent, okay? But if that's one of them, I know you've seen some, whatever this is, it's a fantasy of yours, whether it's a money-related fantasy or not, okay? That's all I'm saying. And the D or the P is just funny to me. All right, so let's get a message for today's energy, because the last card at the bottom of the deck when I left it last night was Ten of Swords, so that means your pain is going to be over soon. What's going to happen by the next full moon regarding this thing that you've got your eye on? What's going to happen? Okay, you're going to possibly meet this feminine, have this feminine start to enter your life, right? They're not It might take a little longer than just that next 30 days, but they're kind of floating in to meet you where you are. Especially you that are on financial and romantic paths together, or just financial. Maybe this is like the perfect person to work with. Like maybe it's an investor for you that you know, art gallery, whatever. One more message here about this. Okay, yeah, I got that there is some really bad energy that was here in your mind, that you were really stressing out about making this choice that you might have to make. So what's going on with this choice here? You maybe feel like it's a little gonna cause you instability, especially if there's a proposal, you want to propose to someone. Yeah, let's see. You may feel like there's competition, or maybe that you aren't exactly where you want to be all the way yet to meet this counterpart, business, romantic, or otherwise. You might feel like you need to achieve more things in your life first, or it could all fall apart. Let's see here, because now I'm looking at the Mother of Wands. I didn't even notice. I can't believe I didn't yell it out. Queen of Wands. Okay, so this from yesterday, you do have someone that you feel protective over, or they feel protective over you, or you both feel protective of each other, and this connection that you maybe kind of already know each other, and you know, it's someone you've had your eye on and you kind of want them, and they're protecting it, I think, just as much as you are. How do you masculines feel about this Queen of Wands? Judgment. That it's your destiny, right? Okay, and how does this female feel about you? Queen of Wands, how do you feel about Wheel of Fortune? Destiny, fate, alignment, your new cycle starting together, calling in the power of the moon, the cycles of the moon, to kind of bring this all together, just like I said. What's the energy when you two come together? Well, okay, it's infinite power, right? And it's putting down the sword, and it crisscrossed this Wheel of Fortune over here, which is like the rainbow that's all a little bit discombobulated here. All these ropes, all these ties, all these connections that you have start to kind of gel together and become this nice, cohesive, safe, protective energy that it's full of love, and it's very strong. Chainmail is very strong. Snake skin is pretty strong. Whatever you want to look at that design as in that infinity symbol, okay? But it's a powerful arrangement, I just heard. What should be your energy moving through the next 30 days towards this Queen of Wands? Alright, so keep doing what you've been doing with regards to kind of keeping things quiet. If you give them a knowing smile when you see them, I think they know, okay? With masculines, I'm talking to you right now, okay? This is you. Okay, this is you, dark hair over here. If you have been kind of quiet, I think you have, and you haven't told this person, okay? If you know them in your real life already, it's not someone you haven't met yet. If you haven't told them, or maybe it's someone older you need to tell in your family, just keep it quiet still for now, okay? Because it's helping the stability and the alignment of the situation. Keep it a little bit, the little smirk on your face is enough, okay? I see that you're kind of got a knowing grin. All right, and remember, there's more to this than meets the eye. You have so many pentacles here, and then on top of that just came out this again, okay? You already have the 9 and the 7 of pentacles. You have another 9 on top of it. Now, this person, this feminine energy, or this feminine thing, or this situation that you've got your eye on, that you've been looking at, they're coming in, and it has your stability in mind, okay? The energy of this is, if it's, like I said, art gallery, let's say you're purchasing an art gallery, okay? You're purchasing the Metropolitan Art Gallery in New York City, whatever, I don't know that if that's the right thing. This art gallery, okay, if it's not a person to you. For the people that it's a person, it's easy to imagine, oh, that's that person I want. But for those who are a little on an abstract path, that art gallery you're purchasing with all those wonderful works of art, it's got the energy of stability. Okay, it's not all the way upright yet, but that's not terrible, because this is the kind of shape that's like doesn't matter. It's a nest egg no matter what, and it's already here. It's duplication. So it's like in your physical world, the energy of money coming in is there, and then in the spiritual or energetic world, your subconscious, your unconscious, your powers of manifestation, it's in there too. So rest assured is kind of what I'm saying. You do have this opportunity to create this divine life for yourself, or whatever this is, okay? And with regards to you not realizing you have such a strong spiritual team, Judgment card on the bottom of the deck as the reminder. What else do you not see here about this Queen of Wands? What do you not see about this Queen of Wands character or thing or person? What do you not see, masculines? All right. Yeah. You don't see, because it's hidden, that there's union energy just on the other side of that forest that you're in right now, or that field that you've got to cross. You don't see it. Okay? It's very hidden. That this could be a power couple, or a perfect match, or the business opportunity of a lifetime, or union with your twin flame, or whatever it is. It's got a strong energy of harmony, but shrouded in a little secrecy. Like I said, keep it a little quiet, okay? Don't go shouting this reading from the rooftops to your friends. You just watch it, and you know in your heart of hearts if it resonates for you, okay? What else don't you see? She's your empress, or he's your empress, or they're your empress. Human gender constructs don't matter in the energetic world. Okay, and look, by this new moon, there's a new moon energy towards this, of maybe when this person will step into your life, if they haven't already. That might just be a significant date. So I'm seeing threes here everywhere. Let's see what else. Let's see on your manifestations here. That's your karmic justice, your divine blessings coming in. Look at that interesting Knight of Swords, and that was back from the original reading. There somewhere was the Knight of Swords. He's down there somewhere. Anyway, these cards get a little metaphysical. These ones. So I'm just trying to think of the right question. So you here, you masculine people, essences, or energies, your manifestations that are going to come through, or you're going to see between now and 9/9, especially with regards to this person or situation over here. What are the messages regarding that? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. There's a Scorpio energy there. I don't know what this one is. Gemini. I'm not good at those. If you recognize them, please just look it up if that means something to you. This is a surrender. Okay, this is a divine surrender. This is the ending of... What is this the ending of? Let's see what came out there. It's the end of the world. No, it's the ending of feeling like your Queen of Cups is out of reach. Okay, this is a Queen of Cups card here, and this is Nine of Swords, and this is obviously the World card, and there's a blockage here. You're over here looking through this portal, right? We've been talking about portals the whole time. And look up whatever this symbol is if you know what that is. I just don't have the time to look it up for you. And I'm not going to claim to know what it is or what it means. It's not an astrology, I know that, but it's something. Just, you're right on the other side of this wall here, okay? And you're looking through this bird's eye view, telescope, whatever, portal, and there's a blockage, okay? And you haven't been able, you've just been looking. It's kind of like, look at this card, okay? This one from the physical. You're here. You're back here, okay? You're here. You're back here, because when we're on the other side of the universe, it's like this, right? So you're back here, you're looking through, okay? You see some flowers, but then you see, oh no, destruction, mayhem. And on the other side of that is your Queen of Cups, okay? And you can see that from where you're standing here on the shoreline of your life, whether you literally live on a shoreline or not, okay, whether you're down the docks or not, you're looking and you're saying, okay, I have it. I know what I want. Here it is. I see what I want over here past these things that are kind of in my way. These wands, they're not in the way, but they're kind of blocking the view. You have to sort of look around, peek around. You see what you want and it's there, and it's okay. It's going to actually bring a change. This Death card is going to bring a change to this where there's been a blockage. All right. Sorry if that got a little deep at all. Right. So let's see. Let's get one more manifestation message. What is this feminine energy, essence, or person going to help you manifest in your life immediately? The start of a new career, a new beginning, a new path, a new venture, a new way of building and collecting money in your life, okay? Even though it might look desolate in this photo. And at the top of this deck is the Ace of Cups, which is a really nice counterbalance to this very dry desert, but with the bright, shining penny. In this turbulent sea, we've got this heart of gold, heart of steel, whatever you want to say. All right? That's you, Knight of Cups. That's your Queen of Cups too. Right? Your Empress here, your feminine energy that balances you, person, place, thing, or otherwise, right? I strongly feel there is a person for some of you out there. This is a person for some of you out there. This is the person you fantasize about or whatever, okay? I don't judge you what you do in your bed at night. I pray, and then we do other things. No. All right, so with regards to this increase in your financial status or this income or this change or this new opportunity in business, what are you going to see next? It fell on the floor. It's not here yet, okay? We got, wow. Okay, openings in both love and power are heading your way, and it's strongly tied to this Queen of Wands here, because these are the pages in this deck, right? Page of Cups and Page of Wands. So it's like two matching energies, but different, right? One of you, I think, is probably fire sign, and one of you is water sign. Doesn't matter how the, page energy resonates. It's just a kind of a chance for something new, unlike something you've experienced before, where it's like brand new for both of you. However it resonates with you on that, okay? It's just a brand new feeling, a brand new chance, a brand new start, a brand new way of being in a relationship, partnership, love, couple, power, couple, whatever, work together and have really good business matter that happen, whatever it is. But for those of you seeking love, I think this is really probably a very good balanced person for you. They're bringing in all their power, okay, to kind of show you and shower you that there's Four of Wands and Chariot energy right next. So it's like you maybe a spiritual marriage, or you've already been in a spiritual marriage. What's this one? Cancer with the 69? I forget. Look it up if that resonates. It's spiritual marriage, or it's physical marriage, or it's both. It's alignment and the drive and the ability, wow, with Ace of Wands, to go forth and seek what you desire, right? It's the power. Not everyone has the power to go and just seize their dreams and seize the day and do whatever the hell they want all the time. So remember, there's power in being able to pursue some kind of crazy career or person that lives in another area, or just even pursuing a person at all is not something everyone has the power to do. Some people are nervous. Some people are too afraid of rejection. Some people are too held back by their own anxieties or whatever, or they just they don't feel driven enough. So it's actually a privilege. It's powerful to be able to go and seek what you want in life. That's a certain je ne sais quoi. Is that the term? I don't know why I pulled something French out in the pre-shuffle and this reading. I think I said something from one of the romance languages in both of these readings. So maybe you're a foreigner watching this. You're not from America. Thank you for being here. Let's see. What don't you see about your future right now? Whoa. Wheel of Fortune is crazy, okay? Because, as you know, it's buried down here somewhere already, right? Or the world's down here, whatever it is. Oh, it's Wheel of Fortune. I knew it. The Fate. My channel is The Price of Fate, okay? Because you have to be willing, as far as I'm concerned, to accept the things you are handed, play the cards you're dealt, play the ball where it lies, however you want to describe that. This is strong energy of fate coming in here. Okay, strong, 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 especially tied to this feminine energy, Queen of Wands, possibly older than you. And wow, Ace of Swords again, but it's, you don't see that it's not a painful Ace of Swords. Some Aces of Swords in some decks are all about, you know, painful transitions, or starting something that's tough, or signing a divorce contract, or whatever. This Ace of Swords is not that. This Ace of Swords is a powerful bond that's infinite, that actually protects you in a way, right? You're not going to grab the blade of this sword accidentally. You have that chainmail wrapped around it, the power of love. I just heard that song. That's the power of love. From like Back to the Future, when the lightning comes down. Maybe you like that movie, if that resonates. But this is not a painful Ace of Swords either. This is, even though the bare hand is gripping the blade and there's some blood kind of spilling out, I'll be honest with you, it's actually, the blood is actually growing flowers, okay, at the bottom here. And the prayer, that the blood, sweat, tears, prayer work that you put in here, sorry, excuse me, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and the same darkness that haunts you when you think about it and you don't understand it's tied together here in this image, okay? Be aware of dark thoughts. There's darkness in the background of this one too. Just be aware of dark thoughts and how you don't want to let them overtake you. They're there for a reason, to kind of keep you in check, warn you of things when you need them, but don't let it become the entire energy of your being, is dark thoughts, okay? Just take them, let them pass, think about them, do whatever, watch a reading about them, you know, talk to someone about them, whatever you got to do. My DMs are always open if you need someone to talk to, just to speak to, as a, you know, few messages. Don't cost me much time to just tell someone, hey, I think you'll be all right. I think we're gonna make it, or whatever. Let's get one last energy of, what's this Queen of Wands energy moving? Wow, the world at the bottom of the deck. What's this Queen of Wands energy moving through the next 30 days with you? They see you as strong, sensitive, loving, but reserved, on the edge of tears sometimes, okay? But they do see you as a protector figure. They don't see you as weak. If that's something you're worried about, something that worries you, they see you as able to care for them. All right, let's get some messages here for the masculines. Any more messages for the masculines that need to come out here regarding their manifestations? More regarding their manifestations. Am I, the state of Michigan? Me. That says me. I guess it could be the letters IW technically, but that's not what it is. It was Michigan. What else? Messages here regarding your career. Messages regarding this feminine. Messages from this feminine. Any messages in general that need to be heard or spoken around here. Dreaming. Pay attention to your dreams. If you're dreaming of someone, the chances are they're dreaming of you. You can communicate that way if you set intentions before you go to bed. Especially if you sleep with like a dream journal, put it in the bed with you. I recommend doing that. It's just so you can write them down easier in the morning too if you have a dream and you remember it. But I think having a physical thing in the bed with you while you sleep, like a dream journal, is actually beneficial. It kind of gives you a physical attachment to the world while your mind is off in another plane. I'm sorry. I have a very dry throat today. That could be something too. I felt dry all day. All right, how about one final message here before we close the reading? How about this feminine? Oh, that's a trigger word for some people. I'm not going to say it, but it could be a fantasy that some people have, even though it's a little bit of a trigger word. Someone could be dealing with a trauma, a sexual trauma. That's all I will say, okay? So just be mindful of that. Not every message is always sunshine and roses, you know. Give me space came out, and timing. What I said from the start of this reading, timing is the most important thing. And if you have a masculine here, feminines, I'm talking to you especially, give that person space. Or maybe masculines, you need to listen, and that's vice versa, but just give them the grace, allow them to come in. Don't try to push something if it feels like pushing. It will feel easy, right? Give us a message about give me space. Yeah, there's the masculines here are working very diligently on getting the most money and the most power that they've ever had. So feminines, especially you listening to me, cross-watching feminines, give them a little space to work, especially if you know they've been a little stressed on figuring out life, okay? What else? Yeah, there comes the nasty Ace of Swords now. Because otherwise, all right, just don't, you know, send a text like, hey, why haven't you asked me out yet? Don't, it's Ace of Swords came out 3 times. There's something there about making sure you don't hurt yourself by rushing forward in this, right? Because you are something special to this masculine. If you're the female feminine cross watcher, you are something special to this masculine. You just have to wait, okay? Otherwise, there's death card again. You could screw it all up. I hate to say it like that, but that's the price of fate, okay? You could totally skew a tangent, okay? I firmly believe that kind of stuff happens. Any final messages here about this overall situation? What about the masculines moving forward over the next 30 days? Any messages for them here? What was that? Was that this? Timing we already got. Death. Death, like hard of hearing. I don't know if someone is hard of hearing or deaf or a member of the hearing impaired community, or it's like you feel like they've gone deaf in your connection. But just be mindful of that. Just if it feels like they're not answering the phone, it's for a reason, okay? Just don't push it, all right? And that's all I have for you, and I hope that this helps you in some way.